I don't know why she was biting at me. I mean, maybe she was hungry. Do I look tasty? Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is my daughter Paige and Brooke.
It's Kendall, and this is my mama Jill.
This is Kalani, and this is me and my dance mom.
She's good at this. I'm really bad at this.
I really hate talking about the fights, but...
Roll the clips.
She didn't want that. You should have called. This is your studio. Do not turn this on. That for me. Grow up. You grow up.
You don't do your job. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah.
You are nuts.
No, out of the room. Now. Out of the room.
She's crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face.
We had a lot of bad moments, a lot of bad fights.
She went behind my back, she threw stuff in it, and you, as a parent, condoned it. How dare you?
I was always kind of torn. Was I doing you a favor or was I doing you a dishonor, you know? And as a mom, that's hard.
You don't go behind somebody's back. Don't raise your kid to be a sneak, Kelly. This is all Kelly's fault. I blame the parent, not the child.
I always appreciated it and knew that you were trying to fight to get me to where I should have been. Because I felt like I always had unfair treatment and you always were just pushing to get me, not ahead, just to equal treatment.
Yes.
Girls, you all know Kalani.
Yes, that's yours.
This is her mother, Kira.
Hi.
Say hello. And I just said to Kalani, you might have to just do a solo. Brooke, I gave you how many opportunities last week to do something on a chair, to get on it, to get off it, to come up with something cool. You stood on it.
Well, maybe you should replace her. I'm tired of Abby throwing it in my face every week that she's gonna replace my kids. Here, replace them.
I never sit down and have serious conversations about Abby or fights or anything. I kind of just try to laugh them off.
Brooke, is your mother speaking for you? Do you not want to dance? I just want your mother to quit speaking for you. You're 15 years old. Grow the hell up.
You know what? You shut the hell up. Let's go.
Kelly, we don't want you to go. The girls, you guys don't want to go.
Obviously, she wants someone who has never danced here take both of my kids' place.
No, the kids want to dance.
My worst moment would probably be my ending fight that, you know, that I left the show because of.
Did you just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place?
No, I never said
Yes,
that.
you most certainly did.
No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen.
Think about Abby's voice just screaming in my head.
I said, Brooke.
You know, get the finger out of my face.
Get your finger out of my face. Girls out the room.
Ah! Like, why are you doing that?
You wouldn't even for me.
I obviously wish the physical fight didn't happen. I know, like, she was sticking up for us, but I just wish it didn't get escalated to that point.
Out the room. Get away from me. Out the room. Girls, out of the room.
Whenever I see it, it's almost just like, oh, I'm used to it now, and I just laugh it off. But thinking about it back then, that was such a triggering experience.
You are nuts.
Out of the room.
The whole moment was just kind of like a blur. It happened so fast, and, you know, I just kind of couldn't believe it happened. She got up off her chair and came walking towards me, like biting at me with her hands like tied behind her back. Like, who does that? I mean, that was just my automatic response, was to like get her out of my face.
No, I'm not crazy. You're eating my face. Gotta get out of the room. Girls gotta get out of the room. No, absolutely not. Get away from me.
Call the police right now.
Go ahead. You were coming at me.
I mean, all I wanted was for my kids to dance, and I'm like sneaking out the back room of a building in the Bronx, trying to run from Abby as she's calling the police.
We've had knockdown, drag out, screaming battles before, but we've never been physical with one another.
Hi, my name is Abby Lee Miller, and a woman just grabbed and pulled my hair and scratched my face.
You need to leave now. We'll get the rest of your stuff. You need to leave now. Trust me. Now, I'm gonna get your girls.
I want to file a report.
Like, how awkward is it to walk into the police station at the Bronx police station and say, I got in a fight with my daughter's dance teacher? They looked at me like I was crazy, but they were fans of the show.
In my face.
They were a Kelly fan, not an Abby fan.
Pretending to eat me.
She yanked my hair, she scratched, like she I don't know. It happened so fast. There were no weapons, no. I don't know where security is because they certainly weren't helping me.
They were just like laughing hysterically at the situation and the story.
She has a black and gold dress on and she has short, like a haircut that's like cool and trendy, like it's long in the front and short in the back.
It wasn't as bad as everybody made it out to be. You know, I didn't get a mug shot done. I didn't get handcuffed. I went there voluntarily, told my story, but Abby did press charges, so I had to go to court.
She's not allowed on the premises.
I went to court, I fought it. She stood up and came after me, so the judge just dropped it. Well, I wanted to leave, and, you know, I made it memorable. I didn't just, like, do it gracefully, I guess. I tried telling her, get your finger out of my face.
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter. Well, for me, my worst moment on Dance Moms is when Abby put Kendall on probation.
Kendall, you are back on probation.
That was like embarrassing, humiliating, and I totally didn't understand where Abby was coming from because Kendall was doing great. That's ridiculous, Abby. What more do you want from her? We were new to the team. We had only been there for possibly a couple competitions, and I just didn't understand what Abby wanted from it.
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
No, she doesn't make the corrections. I have been telling her since the audition about her posture, and it has not improved once.
I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter.
She had every right to have that meltdown. It's really tough, and this is her first time being in an experience like this, so she was just acting as any parent would.
Learn something, Jill. You are on my last nerve.
I don't even know why I'm here. You had nothing nice to say to her since the second we got here. You know what, Abby? She does a lot right.
I started to get upset because I've never seen my mom in that state. I've never seen her argue with my dance teacher.
There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. You don't mess with Abby. And I was just trying to fit in and get along and not mess with the program. We're done. That's it. And then Abby put my kid on probation, so I had to leave.
I was not surprised in the least by Jill's reaction.
There's no discussion with Abby. There's no communication.
Kendall was on the bottom of the pyramid. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Jill. If I would, she would be the one that's there.
She doesn't want to hear what anybody else wants or deserves or needs. You know what, honey? She doesn't appreciate you. I'll take you where someone appreciates you. It makes me sick to think that Abby would do this to a little girl who is working so hard.
I understand why you got so emotional. It was heartbreaking seeing you like that. I knew why you were so upset because you just wanted me to be happy.
It's over.
I don't want to go. I love to dance.
Jill made a big, big mistake. Big.
My goal was to never make waves. Abby pissed me off so badly that I made some waves and we had to leave. Kendall, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I can't have you at a place that doesn't appreciate you and all they do is tear you down. That probation is ridiculous. You did nothing wrong. It was my fault. She should put me on probation, not you. We're done at Abby's.
You wanted me to succeed and not be at a studio where I was just overlooked. So I appreciate all that you did for me and the emotion you gave.
Yay. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Abby. How are you?
I don't know who brought you here, under what pretenses, but
Kira, Kalani's mom, called me and asked me to do a class for the girls.
Kira, she is maybe overzealous and wants to make connections here in LA. I don't know.
Did you say I'm overjealous?
Now that we're in LA, Abby doesn't have any teachers, and she's not bringing any in for our kids.
Well, our kids aren't training. Every other dancer in the nation is passing them up.
Passing them up. They're getting better and we're getting worse.
Mom's nagging about classes. It's a joke.
We're here to dance. And my child needed the training to continue to grow as a better dancer.
I like this side of Kira. She's all fired up and she cares.
Well, Kira cares about training. Kira has connections. Why can't Kira be in charge of our dance class schedule? Seriously.
I mean, I know someone who has worked with Abby in the past.
Tassandra worked with Kalani on Abby's competition show.
I was calling you to see if you'd be interested in coming in tomorrow and saying hi to Abby and seeing the girls and maybe seeing what you could do with the girls. Have a class with them or
Classes.
We need classes. They just need training, bottom line.
I would love to come and work with the girls. That would be awesome.
I hired a choreographer.
I say that we don't tell Abby that Tassandra's coming and we just let her come.
Abby will flip out.
Hi, Abby. How are you? Wanted to stop and say hi. And also...
I have no idea who you are.
Abby's ultimate dance competition.
I don't know who brought you here, under what pretenses, but...
My mom's called me and I was like, I want to speak to Abby first.
Sorry, give me your name again.
Tassandra. Kira, Kalani's mom, called me and asked me to do a class for the girls while they're in LA. And if that's not something you want, I'm not in any way trying to disrespect you or what you've worked hard for.
Kira, she is maybe overzealous and wants to make connections here in LA. I don't know.
Did you say I'm overjealous?
No, zealous.
Zealous.
Oh, what's zealous?
That's over enthusiastic.
Oh.
Moms, I'm gonna leave. I have complete integrity in what I do, and I don't want to go behind her back. It's her company that she's worked hard to build.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Aye, that's okay.
This class was more of a private class for the kids.
You know what? I think we're finished.
You guys can rehearse with Mackenzie later on tonight. I think we're gonna be done for today.
You're a dance teacher. I'm just telling you what I brought my child here for, and you're not doing it for her.
After all I've done for these kids, they're gonna waltz some stranger in here to teach a class? That's like slapping me across the face.
So if you're not gonna offer it, I'm gonna find it. There's nothing wrong with that.
What about Tassandra? And we were trying to help with the girls.
She didn't do anything out of line. Like
She
she
showed
came
up, she
in
got out of her
to-
car. I think that kind of shows what kind of person you really are.
And then she goes and attacks the mother personally, or tries to, because her attack is complete bogus.
All you do is keep flapping your mouth and you're not saying anything.
It's trying to bring the Pittsburgh, what we have in Pittsburgh, and making a balance and making everything work.
I don't like mommies playing dancing school. Get that straight.
Well, I've done it for 14 years, and that's why my child is the dancer she is.
As soon as Abby feels threatened, she turns into like a 5-year-old and she starts to have a tantrum.
No, it's ridiculous.
Don't point your finger at me.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Your kid would rather be with any other mother here than with you.
No, that's like crazy to say. That's really mean. I am so sick of that. Claudia, let's go. Go.
I feel like everybody's nuts.
I'm done. Do not treat my child like that.
You begged me to get your kid back.
Do not.
I want this kid with me. I don't want her with you. Sleeping with some guy you're not even married to. No.
Like, what has happened? You can't make it up. Connie, let's go. We're leaving.
Yeah, we quit again.
I won't allow my child to go through that.
Abby had no reason to push my child away. She has done nothing to you. So if you want to treat my child like that, we'll go home and we'll get training.
Try my best not to make it my last, but I can't promise you anything. I think everything happens for a reason, so I can't even imagine our experience being any different. I don't want to have to deal with that.
You shouldn't have to deal with that.
We're just here to dance, and everything
So-
turns into a big fight.
It's not okay. That type of behavior cannot continue to happen.
It was a really hard time, and it wasn't like anyone wanted to disrespect Abby. We just didn't feel that the kids should have to endure what they were enduring because of Abby's problems.